dispatching EMT.
Person is deceased. Better get homicide down here, too.
Parker.
Hi, I'm Anne Michelle.
I know who you are.
Okay. And you are?
To begin at the beginning, Miss Stockbrooke, what brings you to Randomtown?
Am I in trouble for something?
Answer the question, please.
Wait, hold on. Do you suspect something of
Are you
me?
a private investigator, Miss Stockbrooke?
No, don't change the
Jonathan
subject.
Lancaster says that you told him that you're a private investigator.
Yes, I am. Happy?
No, I'm not happy. What is it you're here to investigate?
I'm sure that's in your file too.
I want to know who hired you.
I don't know.
I hope you realize the disappearance of Miss Barrett is a police matter. If someone hired you to somehow undermine my investigation, I need to know.
Well, good news. She reappeared. Case closed.
Are you any good at your job, Miss Stockbrooke?
What?
I asked because I'm good at mine. I don't need help from someone who hasn't had my experience, hasn't had my training, hasn't worked as hard as I have to get here. So I ask, are you any good at your job?
I don't like what you're insinuating.
More than insinuating. Sleeping on a park bench. Accepting a job without any details on your employer. Just how desperate are you? We have no need for pretenders here. We have real detectives who know what they're doing. So, I want you out of Randomtown. I don't want you anywhere near my case.
Fine. No problem. As soon as I find out who hired me and get paid, I'm gone.
Paid. For what?
I found her, didn't I?
We got a call about you from the mayor's office. Her Highness would like an audience with you before you leave.
Where can I find her?
Figure it out, sleuth.
I never got your name.
Detective Samantha Parker.
Miss Mayor Rickenbacker?
What do you want?
I was told to come find you.
Make it quick, I'm waiting on someone.
Oh, who?
Not that it's any of your business, but a private investigator.
That's me. I'm the private investigator.
Really?
Anne Michelle Stockbrooke at your service.
I don't mind saying I pictured someone quite different when we spoke on the phone.
Spoke on the... You hired me.
You didn't know that.
Oh, well, of course I knew. I mean, I had a good idea. Best guess? I didn't know that. Not a clue.
Aren't you supposed to deal in clues? Aren't they your thing?
Well, when we spoke on the phone, you sounded a lot more like a...
Finish that sentence.
It's just that when I saw Jonathan Lancaster standing exactly where we'd agreed to meet...
There isn't a single place I've ever been that Johnny Lancaster didn't get to first. But I always beat him on election night. Remember that. You should have gotten proof he was who you were waiting for before you wandered off like that.
But I went right back. You didn't wait for me long.
I'm very busy. I can't waste time sitting on a park bench all night.
Well, I suppose it doesn't matter now anyway.
It most certainly does matter. You are still in my employ.
But, Miss Mayor, she's dead. I found her for you. That's what you asked.
You get duller by the minute, girl. You think I offered you so much money over just some peasant? You've got a bigger fish to fry. There's a killer on the loose in my town.
I've never investigated murder before. That's a matter for the police. Detective Parker said...
Detective Parker said, give me a break. Josephina Barrett is far from the first young woman to vanish from this town, and Sam Parker is usually too drunk to notice. You didn't even pick up on that, did you? Must I explain everything?
Maybe.
It's rare that we find a body, and I'll give you that, although you practically tripped over it.
Her. Tripped over her.
Find out who did this, or you do not get paid.
The mayor told me what you talked about.
All of it?
You won't get paid unless you stay.
So I'll leave.
Can you afford a ticket?
I've made it work with less.
How is that possible?
I grew up in foster care. I ran away at 16. I'm used to not having anything to call mine.
You never answered my question. Are you any good at your job?
It's the only thing I know how to do. Doesn't mean I'm good at it. Doesn't pay much, but I don't need much. I'm not desperate, detective. I just want to have enough to find my spot. You know?
You need a place to stay.
I'll be fine.
Come on, I've got a guest room.
I can't accept.
I said come on.